So I've made a list of questions that fall out of that, that what I feel as if I have a unique opportunity to try to answer in conjunction with the people here who I don't often or ever get to talk to. Things like, what's the difference between negotiation and deliberation? Is there a difference, and is it important? Is deliberation not negotiation? Is all negotiation always deliberation? Some of the time? How would you know? Secondly, is a consensus outcome better than an agreement supported by a majority? Can we just assume that? Assuming people know what they're doing and have the information they need. Could you say that a consensus is always better than a majority? Connected to that, does deliberative democracy require compromise? Could you have deliberation, get an agreement, and not have compromise? How can ad hoc representatives involved in deliberations or public dispute resolution efforts be held accountable to the constituencies they ostensibly represent? Ad hoc representatives, not general purpose representatives. If deliberation or dispute resolution is meant to supplement rather than replace more traditional democratic approaches to decision making, which I think we're in agreement, not replace, supplement, what changes, if any, does using these to supplement traditional forms require in those forms? None? They just stay the same and we add this other stuff and it supplements. Is this going to have some, are we going to fold it back some way on the traditional mechanisms of representative democracy? If so, how do they change if we add what we do, either of these two communities? Do professional mediators add sufficient value to the process of deliberative democracy to justify the costs that are implied by having such an extra actor in the process? And if so, how will we know that? What would you try to measure? How would you try to measure it? And do we have to redefine the role of elected and appointed leaders or experts to make room for deliberation and consensus building? And the stuff that we do, does it necessitate altering our sort of standing definition of what does it mean to be a responsible elected or appointed official? Those are things that we think about all the time. I feel as if I could grapple with them more effectively with all of you in the room.